Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over impossible levels in Geometry Dash and if they should be remade into possible extreme demons. There have been a few impossible levels that have been remade into possible extreme demons. These three examples are stuff like Succubin Circles, Silent Clubstep, and Silent Circles to an extent. So with Succubin Circles, it's pretty much the same level except the wave spam is nerfed. And that's what makes people not like the level as much. Some are saying that the decoration is subpar, and I can definitely agree in the pre-drop. But the drop, I think, is pretty good. But that's why Succubin Circles, it's just kind of at level. For Silent Clubstep, which is maybe the slightest bit nerfed, or at least it's not broken like it used to be because of the physics, that one's a bit more respected. And also, the one that's rated is literally the original version. And then there's stuff like Zinfire's Silent Circles, where it was nerfed so much. At the time, when Tartarus was top 1, it was supposed to be above it on the demon list, or around like top 3. But at the same time, it was asked to be nerfed all the way to top 50, which at the time was stalemate redux difficulty, so that wouldn't even make the demon list today. And one more example is something like Death Corridor, where there's like 50 different versions of it. And we don't know which one is going to be ready. There was Death Corridor Z, the top 1 version, 2016 version. There's so many, I can't even name them all. So what if other levels were remade into possible extreme demons with better decoration? Stuff like CYCLOLCYC, Formosa, or Singularity. So for this video, I'm just going to go through these levels kind of like a speedrun fashion, and in my opinion, should these levels get possible remakes? Anyhow, guys, let's get into the list because we got 31 of these levels. First up is CYCLOLCYC. This one could get a pretty decent remake with, some cool decoration similar to a level like Injury by 9 Dice and Griefer. But looking at this level, it's 6 minutes long and it's very repetitive with its gameplay. So I would say CYCLOLCYC is very down the middle when it comes to a possible remake. Next up is Ballistic Wistfully. The same story here, except this one would probably look slightly worse because it's very bright and adding glow to this level would look really bad. But when it comes to the gameplay, it's very similar to CYCLOLCYC, just a little bit easier. Next up is Joke Resubmission. I'll be honest with you, this one really doesn't need a remake. Next up, Wistfully. Unlike Ballistic Wistfully, I think this one would make a pretty good remake for a possible level. It could have some pretty solid decoration, and it's not as repetitive. I would see like the wave parts with all the gravity portals, that would obviously have to be nerfed. And then there's this one part where it's almost impossible to see the gameplay. So this could be a decent possible level remake. Formosa. As much as I really like this level, this would not make a good remake. It's very orb sync heavy, and that's pretty much the whole level, and that would probably not be fun. Singularity. The decoration could be tweaked a little bit, but let's be honest, with the balancing of this level, people are just gonna hate it. MINUSTheory. Just no. Rain. As much as this is a fan favorite, like Arcturus, this wouldn't be a good remake. Especially with the decoration it has, it would look really bad. The thing is though, with the gameplay being invisible, and also all these objects being fake, it would just make an absolutely atrocious level. Silent Circles. This one needs a proper remake with a proper spam at the end, just like the original version. The one we got, Zinfire's version, is not really a faithful remake, but Silent Circles definitely deserves another chance. MINUSClub. Literally the same thing as MINUSTheory, just no. The Hell Heaven. Do you really want Conical Depression 2.0? Yeah, that's what I thought. 6 Paths of Pain. Honestly, this would make a really cool impossible level remake. It could have some really nice decoration, but as of right now, it kind of just has the Phobos effect where it literally just keeps switching styles. But I think with a possible level remake, this level being top 1, with some pretty nice deco, yeah, this can be a pretty epic level. Regularity. Literally the opposite of Singularity, where it gets easier instead of harder. Just like Singularity, the balancing would be really bad. The only reason I think it's slightly better is because of the decoration. And even then, it still wouldn't work. Rampant Circles. This one could be pretty interesting, but it's not quite as relevant. As a remake for an impossible level, I guess it could be pretty good. Silentium Excelsus. While this looks pretty solid for an impossible level, I don't think it's really necessary that this gets a remake because of Silent Circles, but it's a cool impossible level, I guess. Vitrification, if I pronounced that correctly. Very cool impossible level, but again, not very relevant, so it would just be like a okay possible level, I guess. Kingdom of Miracalis. There's actually a few remakes of this level being made right now, and they're turning out pretty good, with a bit more of like that glow style. And in the end, I think this could be a good remake of an impossible level. Sonic Processing. It has decent deco, but this is a really unnecessary remake. Realm of Bloodshadow. As much as this would be a really cool remake, it's basically the same formula as Bloodlust with the length and everything. So it would be cool, but just kind of unnecessary. Tax Evasion. Just another meh remake if this were to be a thing. Silent Silhouette. And pretty much every other Silent Circles level that looks like this, such as like Silent Poltergeist. A remake like this, not really. Salient Clubstar. So just Silent Club step on crack, basically, and spams mirror portals everywhere. So one thing you have to do is remove the mirror portals, which is literally 90% of the difficulty. And even then, it's just extended Silent Club steps. So again, it could be kind of cool, but again, do people really want to go for this? Azure Cyclone. So Cosmic Cyclone meets Azure Flare. I like the decoration of the impossible level, but again, it would just be an unnecessary remake. Crimson World. So another old impossible level getting a remake. It could work, but at the same time, we have Crimson Planet, which is universally kind of hated. So this would only be like slightly better than that. Arcturus. Already has a possible version, and it's a big whatever. Lunar Empress. This one, I don't have much to say about, other than it would just be a pretty cool remake of an impossible level. Pun 618. Has a possible version in the works right now, and the decorated parts I've seen are masterpieces. Although the decoration is at a grinding halt, so I don't know when this level is coming out, but it would be a pretty cool remake. Death Corridor. This one's hard to say because there's so many remakes being made, some with better decoration, some with worse decoration. It's kind of hard to pinpoint which one's going to be the official rated version, but again, Old Impossible level, one of the most popular. Yeah, it'd be a pretty cool level. Slaughterhouse. Already has the one that Space UK hacked and was verified by Doggy. And then I guess the sequel of that is Grief, or more like a proper recreation of the old Slaughterhouse. And it is kind of faithful to the original level. Satan's Circles. A possible remake of this would be a bad idea because of what happened with Sakupin Circles. And with the gameplay of Satan's Circles, it's going to have to be nerfed quite a bit. So it would be cool to see this being remade, but at the same time, a really bad idea. And finally, Haunted Corridor. This would make a really cool possible level remake, especially with the coloration of the level. Red and purple is surprisingly good. Some parts are actually already doable, so all you would have to do is nerf the parts that are truly impossible. You could have like the first 50% be completely unnerfed. It could also have similar decoration to that of Silent Acropolis, kind of like a cool haunted castle theme. And there we have it, guys. My opinion on 31 of the many impossible levels that exist in Geometry Dash. Some of which, like the Hell Heaven, should be forgotten about, and levels like Silent Circles, where they definitely need a second chance. So, okay, I know we swapped to the computer room, and honestly, now that I think of it, we should start doing Pokemon card videos in here because the lighting is much better. I just like moved in here as an idea to think like, oh, maybe this could be better, and turns out it's much better. You guys don't have to see the glare of the other two lights that are usually behind me. So for next video, I have no clue what we're going to be doing specifically. I wanted to do my favorite Extreme Demons, but again, I actually did a test run and it was really boring because I just chose random Extreme Demons from every era, and it would be kind of inconsistent. Anyhow, guys, if anyone is brand new to the channel, want to stick around for more videos, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. Our brand new goal, 800 subscribers. We're just 17 away now, sitting at 783. And if you guys want to, like or dislike this video. For my 20th demon, I've officially decided I'm going for Bismarck, because my 21st to 25th demon, it's going to be a wild ride. I need to do a medium demon circles level so I can prep myself for 9 circles. I was thinking about doing reanimation because that's a really cool medium demon. And right after I'm done with Bismarck, I'm going to move on to change of scene because I actually finished the last dual part and the part with the codes. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. So I got a lot to do right now. I got some other videos to work on. And I would like to do my top 10 least favorite extreme demons, because there are some really bad ones I really want to talk about. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day. Peace out.